Yeah, hello. So please, if you join us, you can put there's a link to the comment section where you can join us wherever you are watching me from. Please let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, let me know in the comment section. Yeah, please, I'm waiting for you. Let me know if you can hear me in the comment section. And then the link to the room is in the comment section. Yeah, so you can join. Okay, I have one person here, please. Musa say, yeah, okay, now you are here. So how are you? And then please, once you join, make sure that you put your um information, yeah, in the chat, and then I can pick you. Yes. So please put your information in the chat, and then I can start with you. Hello, Fredna, how are you? You're muted. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Moses.
Yeah, how are you?
Sorry. Good evening. Good
Good
morning.
evening. Yeah.
Yes, I was trying to
How,
type,
okay,
add
okay, okay.
some, to put
Yeah,
some small information in the chat for you to start
okay.
from there.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I think I have it here, and then we can start. Okay. So, when is your date? Getting closer?
Yes, Mr. Moses, my date is coming closer and closer, and it's 23rd of
23rd.
July. So I basically
Yeah,
have this week and next week, and the following Wednesday, I'll be at the interview.
God is in control.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's just pray now. It's very tough.
Yeah.
Every day new things, but this is the dream we have decided. So let's pursue to the end, and everything should be fine. So Rukaya Adam, um, thanks for joining. Please put your information like your school, the program, whether you have funding or not. Put the funding information there, and then we'll start. So I'll start with Frednat. So, Frednat, are you ready for us to start?
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Okay, that's great. So tell me what you're doing. Okay, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Doing preparations, final touches. The last meetings I've had with you, you've made for me comments. I've tried to adjust to make sure that I make better this time.
Okay, yeah. So let's start the interview proper. Okay,
Okay.
okay, great. So how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Okay, can I have your document?
Yes, officer, here are my documents, my I-20 and
Okay.
passport.
Mm-hmm. And then tell me where you are going to.
Yes, officer, I'm going to the United States of America to pursue my Master's of Science degree in Environmental Engineering at the University of New Haven. My area of focus is industrial waste and management with the research in the field of energy generation from municipal solid waste using Kampala capital city as a case study. Studying in the United States of America will equip me with a high level of technology, will equip me with cutting edge technology and advanced knowledge that is highly needed back home here in my country. It will expose me to advanced facilities, advanced laboratories, and high level of advanced research that will help me to do my work best when I return back from the United States of America after my studies.
Okay. Yes. So you need over here. Let's assume that you are at the consular. Okay. So what we are doing here is to make sure that you speed up, you're able to speak to some level before they cut you, right? So
Yes.
we are learning of the speed with the confidence, and then yeah, putting your information as fast as you can. Okay. So Rukayat, sorry, I think we are losing you. I already have your information, so you'll be the next person. So wherever you are, kindly come on board. Okay. Yeah. So Rukaya, I'm waiting for you. Okay. So yeah, okay, you are back. Yeah. So let's try to go in that pace. So the first, mostly, where are you going? What are you going to do? Okay, mostly you need to be able to explain very well that where you are going, the program. If it's fully funded, you mention it, and then you talk about what the program will, the effect of the program upon your career path. So, for example, you have to go faster. Okay, so I'm going to University of New Haven to pursue a 2-year program in environmental engineering, which with the concentration in environmental management and recycling. This program will equip me with advanced technologies and then methodologies where we'll be able to convert waste into biofuels. This will help us reduce the tons of waste that we're currently facing here in Kampala. And then I will also be setting up my own company where we'll be using some of this waste to produce biofuels, and also maybe turning some of them to organic manure for farmers. Fertilizers for farmers? Do you understand? So you need to go a little bit and then be a little bit faster, right?
Okay.
Okay. So can we try that again?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go. Please tell me where you are going to.
I am going to the United States of America to pursue my Master's of Science degree in Environmental Engineering at the University of New Haven with the concentration in area of industrial and hazardous waste and research in the field of energy recovery from municipal solid waste in Kampala City. This will help me to get the knowledge, advanced knowledge and technology to be able to convert energy from the a lot of waste which is generated back here in Kampala, and it will help me to equip me with advanced level of technology that I can use to help to support improve energy efficiency and energy generation back here in my country. This will
Okay.
also at the same time equip me with knowledge to be able to start up my own company and my own farm in the future, a consultancy
Okay.
firm that I will use to advise in areas
Yeah.
of environment.
So I want to, that's a good start. So I want you, with what you have said, when you go, look for the knowledge, the technologies that are used for this conversion, and then say them. So instead of saying that, it will equip me with the skill, these skills. So talk about the skills so that they know that you know what you are talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
So for example, you talk about energy conversion, energy combustion, or something, something. Do you understand? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. And so, how long is your program?
My program is a 2 years program. It's a 30 credit hours program that is supposed to be covered in 3 semesters. Upon completion of my program after 2 years, I plan to return back home in my country and continue with my work and also support my country.
Okay. So you have to talk. How long is your program? You say my program is 2 years. I'll be okay. For example, if these are the so you can say with 2 years with 4 semesters, I will be maybe taking courses in this and that, and also my main focus will be in this, where I'll come back after these 2 years to come and then work in my country, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
I
But
can go
what you said
again.
is not bad, but we can upgrade it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Tell me how you're going to fund this program.
I was awarded a 40% merit-based scholarship by the University of New Haven. My dad is going to sponsor the rest of my cost of the program. He's a civil servant who has worked with the Uganda government for the last 42 years. He has accumulated assets and investments in housing. He owns more than 20 housing units in Kampala and more than 3 housing units in a village. All this combined generates an annual income of 100,000 US dollars per year. I've also been working for the last few years. I've worked abroad and I've made savings, my own savings. All this combined is sufficient enough to be able to cater for my fees
Okay.
and all other costs.
Yeah. So you are doing well. So yeah, you are doing well. You tell them that the cost of your attendance, you said is 40%, right?
Yes, yes,
Mhm. So the 60% is going to be taken care by your father. Aside that, you also have enough money. You've worked here, you've worked outside
yeah,
in UK. Mention where you worked, right?
yes.
Mention it so because those are your strengths. Remember.
Yeah, I agree. I
Mhm.
agree. If you mention my workplace, because I currently work in oil and gas, if
Mhm.
I put it up, it would be, yeah, a good area of strength for me.
Yes. So you have to mention that I'm also working here and I have enough money to take care of any other person. Yeah.
And at that point, Mr. Moses, just a quick
Mhm.
one: is it okay to hand over the bank statement and the university letter to the officer,
Okay.
even if it's not asked?
Over here, they necessarily don't pick what do you call it, the bank statement until they request. So what you can
Yes,
see is that I also have here my bank statement and my father's bank statement if you want, right? So that
correct.
one you are not pushing it to the person,
Okay.
but you are just saying it if you want to go through.
I can mention that with me, I have the bank statements and the university scholarship letter.
Yes. As for the university scholarship letter, it is in the I-20.
It's not reflected, but there's a letter. It's separate. Normally, they rarely mention these scholarships.
Oh, so why don't you? So you
Ah,
have to.
sorry. It's there. It's there. There's an amount indicated of scholarship.
Yes, yes.
I've
So
remembered.
the amount is okay. That's what they
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, but you should have it with you, right?
Okay.
Because even so, if they ask you if you want to present those financial documents, add the university scholarship letter, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Um, that's going to be something good. Okay. So add the university scholarship letter to it,
Yes.
and that will be fine.
Okay.
So you have your bank statement, your father's, and then the university scholarship letter. Okay.
Okay, I'll combine them so that they move together hand in hand with
Yes,
the clean
yes, yes.
paper
So
clip.
you tell them that you are adding your bank statement, but before you will look, you will also see the university scholarship letter because these are all your financial documents, right?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Is it fine?
Yeah, that's okay. That's very okay
Mhm.
for me.
Okay. So why do you need this program?
Yes, officer, I need this program. I have been working for the last 8 years. I've worked in different sectors in manufacturing and oil and gas. There is a high demand for advanced level of knowledge, high demand of use of different softwares, different modeling softwares. And this program will equip me with the high knowledge that I really need to perform both in my current work and to solve the current challenges that Uganda is facing. I've seen this challenge and I 100% believe that this masters will equip me with the knowledge and skills that are needed to perform my work and to help improve my country.
Yeah. So over here, this is what I can add to what you are saying. You have to say that yeah, you've been working as chemical engineer, right?
Yes, yes,
For the past years, there is a growing threat of the environment due to the activities of chemical industries, right? And I said there's
yes,
a lot of experts needed in this area to help salvage the situation. That's why you
yes,
want to what to add this to your knowledge so that you can also help as a chemical engineering help salvage environmental growing trends, right?
yes.
So you have to add that one, you are doing this, and because of this threat, you want to go into this and help the situation.
Okay.
Is that fine? So you have to add
Yeah.
this to your if this is new to you or your vision.
Okay.
So tell me, how long will you be in the United States?
Um, my course is a 2 years course. I'm going to be in the United States for 24 months, which is an equivalent of 2 years. And after 2 years, I'll be in position to return back to my current job and continue working back home here in Uganda as I look for other opportunities back home in government and in other sectors.
Great. That's fine. So why this university?
The University of New Haven has a high reputation in the field of environment engineering. The structure and the content, the curriculum of the course in particular, aligns with my interest. The curriculum in the field of waste management is highly needed, and for me, the course aligns my interest. I also engaged different professors in the university. To be specific, Professor Oden Cameron at the University of New Haven, who studied the same course like I studied and the same masters, who guided me, and it is of my interest to work hand in hand with him. Also, the University of New Haven has got advanced level facilities, cutting edge technology facilities, machine learning facilities, and other facilities that we don't have here in Uganda. And it is because of these reasons that I picked and decided to go and have my studies at the University of New Haven.
Okay. So I think you are now even bringing more of the meat into the discussion. So the person
Yes,
is asking you why this university. Yeah, you chose this because of this program, which is high concentration in environmental modeling. You have high computational lab for environmental modeling.
yes,
Okay, you are going to work. So don't say the professors, just go straight. Okay, you also are interested in this professor who is as advanced um, lab in environmental modeling in this university, which you reach
yes,
out to him. part of the reasons why you chose this university. Yeah, so these things are the main things you should bring first. And then the curriculum also align well with your interest. As for the
Yes.
curriculum, that's the thing everybody is saying. Oh,
Yes.
everybody's curriculum. Of course, that's one number one answer. So don't go and say it first. Talk about advanced laboratories that are not readily available in your country for
Yes.
modeling computational labs. And then you talk about the professor. The professor can only be one. That professor is not any other university, but apart from New Haven, right? And then
Yes.
the curriculum. Yeah, so start from that and then yeah, work. So that's fine. Where is your university located?
The University of New Haven is located in the state of Connecticut in the town of West Haven.
Okay, so will you be staying in on campus?
Yes, officer, I plan to stay on campus for my studies.
Okay, yeah, and those of you who are watching, I will pick you. Just have some patience with me. After this, I'm going to put the link there, and you can join us. Please, Rukayat, I'm going to pick you again. Okay, just bear with me. Come back again, and I'll pick you, and then um yeah, so let's finish with the first person and then I'll get back to you guys. So tell me, why do you want to study in the United States? So this is different from that school. So why do you want to study in the United States?
Yes, officer, I want to study in the United States because the United States has got high level of technology and high level of advanced research. Studying in the United States for me will give me a very high competitive, strong education and strong exposure in terms of knowledge and experience. The degree in the United States will give me a high level of competition and it will give me high level of to strategically position me
Yeah,
in a level
so
where I'm
what
able
you
to
have said
compete.
is, I think what you have said is what you want to say. So you are done with it.
Yes.
If you are done with it and you
Okay.
want to continue, you can talk about the university because the university is
Yes.
tied to the what um the country, right?
Yes.
So in
Yes.
all these things, you can go ahead and talk about the investing, and in this way, you can say that okay, you chose this university, and this will make them not even ask you why this university again, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
who applied these schools for you?
Officer, I applied in this school by myself. I did research about different universities. I selected three universities, University of New Haven, Arizona State University, and Stevens Institute of Technology, and I zeroed up with University of New Haven. All the three universities admitted me, but I ended
Okay.
up selecting University of New Haven.
Yeah. So the issue is like, okay, you want to tell them why you selected this university, right? So that one you already have
Yes.
that answer. So when you get to that end, you tell them, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So have you traveled outside your country before?
Yes, officer, I've traveled outside my country for work-related assignment on behalf of Total Energies. Since March 2023, I traveled to the United Kingdom where I worked as a technical safety engineer on behalf of Total Energies based in London, England office. I returned back to my home country in August 2024.
Okay, so your answers are very good. Okay, so um, have you been refused a visa before?
No, officer, I have not been refused any visa before.
Um, Okay. And then you can add all your visas. You have abide by the what? The rules of the visas. Mm,
Okay, okay.
yeah. And so, do you do you do you want to be? What will you be doing during your studies?
Officer, I will concentrate much more on my studies. I really want to do the best at my school. I will definitely do some co-curricular activities. At the university, I will try to join different communities and clubs to participate in different activities on top of concentrating much more on my academics.
Okay. So the best answer is that you will be focusing with your lab. Okay. Yeah. You'll be
Sorry,
focusing with your lab.
I missed
You'll be
something.
focusing with
I
your
missed
labs.
something. Yes,
You'll be focusing on your lab. Okay. And you'll be working very
yes,
well with
yes.
this professor. So yeah, I think that should be the best response to that. Is
Okay,
it fine?
that's okay. That's okay.
So
Because
let's take. Uh-huh.
the main thing I want to avoid there is mentioning anything to do with work
Yes. So you're going to say
while in
that
the
yeah,
States.
you
Yes,
you have registered. You'll be working with this professor, and most of the
yes.
things will be in the lab. So you don't have anything to do apart from yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything is your lab work because for you guys, you scientists. Mm,
Yeah, correct.
yeah. So I think you are good and your responses are fine today. If you do you have some other questions you want, just that you need to just be in the way like okay, you are mm, you are just let me say a little bit faster, but not too fast, but a little bit, just a little bit, yeah.
Yes. So I basically want to polish on the very first questions because the first impression gives you the pace and
Yeah,
gives you
so
the
mhm,
confidence.
yes.
Yeah, it gives you the pace and the confidence for to win the visa officer the first time. So I want to make sure that the very first interaction becomes positive. Otherwise, if you lose the first one, then
Yeah, yeah.
you
So
lost everything.
yeah, you are right. So let's go with the response. So the first question, where are you going to?
Yeah. First, where are you going and why? I need to make sure I
Yeah.
have those ones very
So let's
well
yeah,
articulated.
yeah, let's go with these questions.
Okay.
Let's go with that question.
Or I go, I
What?
continue.
Yeah, yeah. So where are you going to?
I'm going to the United States of America to pursue my Master's of Science degree in environmental engineering, specializing in industrial and hazardous waste with research in the area of energy recovery. Yeah, from municipal solid waste in Kampala, capital city. Case study is Uganda. Studying in the United States of America will equip me with advanced knowledge, will equip me with high level of technology that is really not available back home here in Uganda. It will also expose me to cutting edge technologies, machine learning technologies, and advanced level of research that will equip me with high knowledge, which is going to help me to perform in my current work and also to be able to set up my private farm, uh, focusing on the area of energy recovery using different
Yeah.
systems,
So those are
biofuels.
fun. So why this program?
I chose this program because I have 8 years of work experience. I'm a chemical engineer. I've worked in the field of safety and environment for the last 8 years, and this program aligns with my career interest and
No, so
objectives.
that's what we are saying that over here talk about some of the challenges over you
Yes.
as your work as this, you think that there is a growing trend of environmental issues due to the activities of chemical industries. As a chemical engineer, there's less
Yes.
expertise in these areas, and you want to advance your knowledge here in order to help.
Actually, the
Mm.
biggest challenge in Uganda is waste management,
It's
flooding.
everywhere. Oh. Yeah,
Even Nigeria and Ghana
it's
treat
a
it.
global threat. And I tell you, even in Africa, we are not experiencing it that much. Look at
Yes.
U.S. here.
Yeah.
This last weekend, over 60 people. We lost over 60 people in
Yes.
maybe in Texas because of flood. And this flood come in a strength that they cannot control, all because of what? The environmental challenges. The rains come in a form that you cannot even control because of the global warming, you know.
I'll pick that very issue because even in Uganda, floods in the city have always been a challenge. I can pick it and zero on it, and I
Yes.
mention it. It might be a strong point on my end.
Hmm.
Yes.
So try to work very hard on that, and that will be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that I put it in my response.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I
Yes.
think we are good with you, and we can pick other people to start with. Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Mr. Moses.
Yeah. Thank
Next
you, bro.
time, I will do much, much better than today.
Yeah. 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 It's okay.
I
Now you're
promise.
fine. Yeah. You're fine. Okay. You
Yeah.
are fine. Okay. Thank you
Yes, I
so much.
promise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank
much.
you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Rukaya. Rukaya. Hello. Hello. You have to open your microphone. Okay. Yeah. Now you.
Yes. Hello,
How are
good
you?
evening.
Good
I'm
evening.
fine,
How
thank
are you?
you. How are you doing?
I'm
I'm
also
very
fine.
well, thank you.
Yeah. Where are you streaming from?
I'm streaming from Tamale, Ghana.
Tamale. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful. So, congratulations for this program. That's
Thank you
fine.
so much.
Yes. So when is your date?
My date is 17th July.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So I
great.
have barely a week.
A week.
Yes, about a week
Okay.
to the interview.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
this is my first mock interview. I've not
That's
had any
great.
serious.
Yeah,
Yes.
you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, when you work with what do you call it? Um, what do you call it? Um, good funded. Mostly you have less mock practice, so it should
Mock
be ideal
practice. So,
situation. Yeah, when you get, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So
that's exciting to hear.
yes, yes. So you should be fine. Shouldn't worry yourself that much, and I think that you will be okay. Don't worry.
Uh, all right. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So let me pick this again for you. Okay.
All right.
So um, I'm going to ask you questions, and then you try to respond. Yeah.
Okay.
So please tell me where you are going to.
I'll be going to the University of Missouri in the state of Missouri. Sorry, I'll be going to the University of Missouri in the city of Columbia to pursue a PhD in educational leadership and policy analysis, which is expected to commence on August 18th, 2025.
Okay. So I'll be streamlining your responses. Okay. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God, they scored my team.
Sorry.
I said they scored my team. They scored Real
Oh,
Madrid.
yeah, watching football at the same time.
Today, as for today, I'm trying to at least do the
You
same
are
here.
trying to multitask.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh my God. Our people have messed up. Which team do you support?
Um, should I say it?
Yeah, you can say it.
I really don't follow football very
Yeah.
much.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to be a Man U fan, but
Okay. Oh.
they've they did badly at some point, so I stopped
No, they are
following them.
still bad. So don't worry. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. So, let's go back. Okay. So,
Okay.
what we are saying here is that
Mm-hmm.
okay, there's a core ingredient you didn't mention in your response, which is you're
Okay.
fully funded. Hmm? It's a game
Oh,
changer. Okay.
okay.
So you say
Okay.
that I'm going to the University of Missouri in
Mm-hmm.
Columbia to
Mm-hmm.
pursue a fully funded PhD in educational leadership and policy analysis,
Okay.
where my research talk about what you'll be doing. Your
Okay.
research will be focused on maybe educational policies and then something. Okay, so you have a way to put these things up, right?
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think you should be doing. And then
Okay.
you say that the program will provide you with advanced knowledge in educational analysis and blah blah blah, where you will come back to Ghana and then serve your country in both the academia and also maybe policy formulation in the Ghana Education Service.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think you should. Oh my God, they did another mistake again. Another goal. What? This is crazy. Okay, so is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay.
That's okay.
So there are some potholes that you need to find. That one, maybe after this, you'll find a way to fill it because you know the
Okay.
content of the program. I can decide to
Mm,
put it for you, but because
mm-hmm.
you still have more time, you can put those things after you've done it. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Is it clear?
Yes, that's clear.
Mhm. So that's how you're gonna go about this.
Okay.
Mhm. Um, then the next question could be, how did you get this funding? So mostly they would
Okay.
like to know how you got this funding. So tell me how you got this
So
funding.
I submitted a competitive application for admission, and there was an opportunity to also submit an application to be considered for the scholarship, which I did submit an application. I also went through 2 rounds of interviews with the Faculty of Educational Leadership and Policy Analysis, where I discussed my research interests, my research background in early childhood education and policy research, and how I could contribute to the research community at the university and Ghana um, as a country. Um, yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah, so
basically,
that's fine. That's fine. So let's try to go it this way. Let's
okay,
look at from the start. Okay. So
okay,
mostly you after your online research, you
mhm,
reach out to the program director, you
okay,
submitted a very competitive application, and
mhm,
you were selected for interview. You had these rounds of interview with these professors,
mhm.
and um, you were selected because of your leadership and your past research experience in this area.
Okay.
That would be good. So you were selected because of your leadership, your past research experience, and your ambition to contribute into maybe the educational reforms in Ghana.
Sorry. Okay, I'm just trying to type out a few things. I
Yeah.
was selected because of my leadership
Yeah, and your research experience in this, your research experience. So you look at your research experience in educational leadership or something like that,
Mm,
and your ambition to contribute to your ambition to contribute to the educational reforms in Ghana, something like that will
okay.
suffice. Mm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have that.
Yeah, so you after this you find a way to ref. Uh,
Okay.
okay, so that's great. So what have you been doing?
Currently, I am engaged in a post-implementation monitoring for a 4-year project that I led to deliver across 6 regions in Ghana. As part of the project, we delivered training to early childhood education tutors and supervisors across the Ghana Education Service to support them implement Ghana's new early childhood education curriculum using a play-based approach.
Okay, so the first thing you need to tell us where you're working, and then you mention what you have been doing, right? So you need to
Okay,
the position you hold. So currently you are that you mentioned. What are you doing?
okay, okay. So currently, I'm the lead trainer and supervisor for BSW International, where I'm leading the team to conduct post implementation reviews of a 4-year project which was implemented in Ghana over a 4-year period.
So where are you working? Which foundation are you working with?
BSW International.
So what BSW?
It's not an acronym, so
Okay, okay,
it's
okay,
it's not an acronym. It
okay,
used to be, but it's not. It's just
no,
BSW. It's not an
okay,
acronym.
okay.
Yes.
So that's fine. So you are working with BSW as this, right? And this person, and part of your work, you are doing this, you are doing this, you are doing that. So that's fine. So let's take that responsibility.
One of the reasons why I don't say at the upfront that I work with BSW because the project actually ended in December 2024.
Don't worry. Nobody is going to check, right?
Okay. Okay.
hmm Don't worry.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I hope that that's how you mention in your DS1 system.
So in my DS 160, I mentioned I'm unemployed, but I
Oh,
provided yes, but I provided an explanation indicating that I worked for BSW between 2021 and 2024. And in January of 2025 of this year, I got another appointment to work for a different NGO as the programs manager. And that project was actually a USAID funded project, but it could not commence because of the funding cancellation that took place a couple of months ago. And
oh,
my admission letter came in April of this year. So I have been working on this and also taking a pre-doctoral research course before I start my program in August.
okay. So you this is so you submitted your DS1 still too, right?
Yes, I've submitted my DS 160.
Um, check if it is possible to retrieve and then what do you call it? Retrieve and then correct that.
Is that possible?
Yeah, check. Go and see if it is if you retrieve the whole form will come back again. I think should be possible. But just check.
I'm okay, I'll check.
hmm Because um if
Is it
you
possible to retrieve it once it's submitted? Because I read that you cannot.
sometimes it's possible.
Okay.
Sometimes possible, really possible. But you need to do it because you shouldn't be afraid but it's one of the red flags.
Okay.
Yeah, to be unemployed, because if you say, yeah, you have a good work experience, right? But
Yeah.
being employed is like you have a home ties in your country.
Yes.
So if you are unemployed, then it means that I know there are some things that could bring you back, like family and those things, but it means that one of the home ties is missing,
Okay. I
which
mean,
is,
yes, I will try and see if I can retrieve and make that.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So mostly I always ask people, you use your
and
last,
I don't know if that would, because I finished my masters in 2015 and I've never been out of work since 2015.
mm-hmm,
I've worked across four different organizations over the last, I mean, three organizations over the last 10 years.
mm-hmm. So
And I actually
mostly,
got a job in January, but it
yeah,
didn't start because
yeah.
of what happened.
Yeah. So
So,
mostly what we do is that you, even whatever is the case, you pick your last organization you work with as your current organization. And
okay,
that is
okay.
what you should be using even in on your CV, because sometimes I don't know, people will say, "Oh, you are lying," or they say, but that's how the word works.
Mm,
Nobody wants to pick somebody who is unemployed.
okay.
Like in most cases, don't want to listen to you when you are unemployed. And
Mm-hmm.
especially in cases where they don't care about those verifications, they are not going to verify whether you are employed or something, right?
Okay,
Those things, it's always good to state your last, where the last place you left. And
okay.
even in the worst case, somebody there can
Mm.
respond to you because they know you, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Ehen. So that's why I always advise people. But so let's leave that one aside. If you are not able to retrieve and then structure that, then we'll find a way to manage the current situation. But you shouldn't be afraid. It's not a problem. They may not even ask. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's your qualification, educational
I hold
qualification?
a I hold a Bachelor of Arts degree in Development Studies from the University for Development Studies and a Master of Arts degree in Social Policy Studies from the University of Ghana, where my research focus has been on exploring educational. My research has focused on exploring inequalities across basic education access for low income communities.
Okay. So you should be able be confident with the research. Okay.
Okay,
You should be able to be confident with in talking about your research. Okay. So that's
okay.
fine. Yeah. So you hold two masters, right?
No, a bachelor's and a master's. I have one
Okay.
master's, a bachelor's and a master's.
Okay. So that's fine.
Yes.
So
Mm,
you should go about that. Okay. And then
okay,
yeah, so this is very good. The response is good.
okay.
The response is good. The response is good. Okay. So how long is this program?
The PhD in educational leadership and policy analysis is a 5 year program which covers a total of 72 credit hours. It also involves extensive research and mentoring,
Mm-hmm.
extensive research and mentoring programs. I also will have the opportunity to take a comprehensive exams in the second
So,
year.
okay. So after this one, everything
Mhm.
you want to talk about should be your research, the professor you're going to work with. That's
Okay,
all PhD is about. PhD is not about those exams and those things, they are just minor things. Do you
okay,
understand? So
okay.
focus on the
My
professor
research.
and then some of the research. Create some of the research topics. You're going to be research on that. or you're going to be doing this. These are four objectives that you want to achieve. You research on this, research on this, research on this, and research on that. Okay,
Okay.
educational policy formulation and reforms among Anglo francophone countries, blah blah blah. So you go in for all these things, and then you'll be fine.
Okay. Okay. So should we take that
Yeah.
again?
So yeah, let's try to take it.
Okay. Can you please ask the question
Okay.
again?
So how long is your program?
The PhD in Educational Leadership and Policy Analysis is a 5-year degree program with 72 credit hours in total. It involves extensive research and mentoring, exposing, oh,
Yeah, expensive research and mentorship. Finish.
yes,
I'll
yes,
be then
extensive
you can. Mhm.
research and mentorship.
Yeah.
My research would focus on exploring,
Okay, so let's do it this way. That
okay,
one you go and look, you go and put those things inside after today, right?
okay,
So you have gotten the what do you call it? The uh, premises, or what do you call it? Oh my
a
God,
preamble,
the
yes,
preamble. Okay,
yes,
so now it's for you to go and put the other ones inside. Okay, you've got the preamble.
okay,
Wait.
okay. So my research would focus on exploring how social policy frameworks
Mhm.
can improve educational access for low income families in Ghana.
Okay.
So, specifically, I would be exploring how government policies and programs, such as welfare programs, healthcare, and early childhood education initiatives, can help children from financially struggling backgrounds get a better education.
Okay. So what motivates you to study this program?
I I have significant research experience over the last year. I've been engaged in both directly implementing early childhood education programs and conducting research that seeks to understand the challenges low income families, children from low income families face in accessing early childhood education, capacity building for,
Okay. So this is how the thing is. You will not have all
okay,
the time to what do you call it, explain all these things to the officer. So you
okay,
should be fast in telling the person the problems that inspires you. So
okay.
in Ghana, you cannot be tired, or in Africa, you cannot be tired of problems, right? So you should
No,
start. So state one or two things that then you tell them these things and inspires you for all this, for you to go and study in this program, so that I can provide solutions. Okay, so that should
okay,
be how you should go about it. Okay,
okay, okay.
so I think that yeah, that should be it. And
Okay.
then where will you be staying in the United States?
I will be staying, I
So
don't know if
mostly
I
you
have,
can just, in short, you just say you stay in university campus in, then you mention the city. Okay,
okay, okay. I'll be staying in the university campus in the city of Columbia.
okay. Where is your school located?
My school is located in the city of Columbia, something 233 Hesse Street.
Okay, no, so location. Location
Yes,
is location you have to mention. Oh, it's located in Colombia. In then you mention the state, right? But when they
okay,
say address, then you go and mention the address. But get the address of head. Okay. Look at your
all right,
I-20s inside there. Okay.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And how many schools did you apply?
I applied to three schools: Northwestern University, University of Missouri, and University of Alabama. I was accepted in University of Missouri and University of Alabama. but I chose to attend the University of Missouri because of the nature of its curriculum. It allows students to be able to select specific courses that are relevant to their research interest. And I also got a fully funded scholarship from the University of Missouri to
So
enable me.
what's the level of your funding in Alabama?
I had a 40% funding from the University of Alabama.
Okay. So over here, I think you can just settle on one. Oh, this is the only university I applied to. I chose that because their program was quite something that aligns with my interests. Um, and then, yeah, why this university? You already have those answers, right? The
Yes.
professors you're going to work with and those things. That's the reason why you chose that university. You can
Okay.
also see the three, but you accepted to this university, these two universities, but you chose this one because of this and that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So how many? Okay, yeah. Let's go about this. Are you have you traveled outside Ghana before?
Yes, I have traveled um twice to the university. Sorry, I've traveled twice to the United Kingdom on a work visit where I understudied a number of early childhood schools. I've also traveled to Sao Tome and Principe for tourism purposes. I've also traveled to Uganda, Togo, and Burkina Faso.
That's fine. So will you um are you married?
I have a fiance and a daughter. I am not yet married, but I have a fiance and a daughter back
Okay.
here in
Yeah,
Ghana.
yeah. Um so you have to state clearly. You mostly use your fiance is also good. You okay? You say that you be currently married, right? You'll be soon married, but you have a daughter in Ghana.
Okay.
So
Okay. So I can say
that's one good thing. So it's like the person you are going you're going to be with the person, or the person is going to go with you, right? No, like it gives you um that experience, like okay, you're going to be with the person is going to be there, and that is going to give you a home tie, so that's a good option for you too. Okay,
okay. Okay.
so I think you are good, your responses are good, and you have a lot of advantages, so you shouldn't be afraid at all. Hmm? Shouldn't be afraid at all. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, every most of the time in the evenings, are you on our WhatsApp platform?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so if not, if I don't have any challenge, we'll meet here in the evenings, and then you can come and then rehearse some few times. Okay, and then you'll be
Okay.
fine. Yeah, if you come here
About my DS 160, can I send you an email and
as in not the DS 160. You know your confirmation code and those things, your answers you need. So you try to see if you can retrieve it, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll work on that.
yeah,
All right. Thank you very much.
yeah. You're welcome. Nice having you here.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, TJ.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, how are
Mosi.
you?
I'm fine by God's grace. What about you?
I'm also fine. Are you a Real Madrid fan?
Yes, yes. We are
Hey,
down. We are down by 2 goals.
three. You say two.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
what
bad.
is happening? We are not even having opportunity to even create a chance, rather than to think of even scoring. Hey, they have played 30 minutes, three goals. It's really bad for us.
Ebefa.
With the empha. It won't work. Oh. Hey, how? Hmm? Okay, those of you watching us, what do you think about the match? Somebody is saying that it's going to end in our favor, in Real Madrid's favor. Do you think it's going to end in our favor, or PSG has taken the lead? For me, I think there's no hope for us. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section if you think that Real Madrid is going to come back. So Phoebe, I sent you the link. I don't know if you are still around. You can join us. Okay. Yeah. So if you are also watching, try to subscribe to our channel. That'll be just something to say thank you. Yeah. Um. Yes. So can we continue? Can we start with you?
Yes, we can start.
Yes. So today is your third day, or have you been here before? You've been here.
Yeah, several times.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So where are you going to?
I am going to Elon University to pursue a 2-year master's degree in higher education, concentrating on leadership development in student affairs. I will be under the mentorship of Dr. Connie Book, who is the current president at Elon University, and her invaluable mentorship, together with the strong curriculum of this program, will provide me with hands-on experience, practical skills, and global best perspective that will help me to pursue a career as a coordinator for leadership and career development at the Institute of Educational Planning and Administration in Ghana.
Why this program?
I chose this program due to my leadership and research experience. During my time as the president of the Association of Economic Students at the University of Cape Coast, I had the opportunity to work with the Office of the Dean of Students, where I realized the rate at which students often drop out of school due to lack of academic, social, and financial support, and also how the university tends to focus more on providing students with theoretical knowledge rather than practical skills. As a student leader, I was inspired to pursue this 2-year master's degree in higher education to gain hands-on experience, practical skills, and global best perspective that will help me to work with the Institute of Educational Planning and Administration to improve upon building an
What are you
inclusive.
currently doing?
I work as a teaching and research assistant at the University of Cape Coast. In this role, I help in marking, grading students, and attending to student inquiries. I also assist in academic writing, review literature, and data analysis.
How long will you be in the United States?
I'll be in the United States for 2 years, starting from the 1st of August in 2025 to 31st May 2027.
So, oh, this one, how long is also to test you whether you are coming back, right? So after which I'll come back to Ghana to take a position here and those things. Yeah. So what's your current qualification?
I hold a bachelor's degree in social sciences, majoring in economics and geography. However, outside my academic work, I was deeply engaged in student affairs, where I had the opportunity to serve as the president of the Association of Economic Students. And that's where I identified
So,
a problem.
that's what ignite your interest. This
Yes,
has ignite your interest to then talk about that area, right?
yes.
Okay. So how many schools did you apply to?
I applied to 3 schools: Northeastern University, University at Buffalo, and Elon University. I chose Elon University because of its unique focus on providing students with experience and observation-based learning through its compulsory graduate apprenticeship program. This practical experience is what I need to grow in the field of higher education as the coordinator for leadership and career development. In addition to this, I was awarded a merit-based scholarship together with a paid graduate apprenticeship, which covers my full tuition, gives me accommodation, a meal plan, and a stipend of 14,000 US dollars. This
Okay. So
covers
tell me how
90%
you're
of.
going to fund this program.
Please, can you come again?
Tell me how you're going to fund this program.
I have been awarded a merit-based scholarship together with a paid graduate apprenticeship of $41,673 covering my full tuition, gives me accommodation and a meal plan on campus, and also a stipend of $14,000. The
Okay.
remaining deficit of,
How did you get this scholarship?
aside my strong academic work, I also highlighted my leadership experience together with my community engagement, and this impressed the admission committee, leading to the award of this scholarship.
Great. And then what's your plan after graduation?
After a successful completion of this program, I'll return to Ghana to work with the Institute of Educational Planning and Administration as the coordinator for leadership and career development to help build inclusive and a more practical learning environment where all students can thrive.
Okay. Have you been to any other country apart from Ghana?
No, please, this will be my first time traveling outside Ghana.
Okay. So, do you have anyone in the United States?
Please come again.
Do you know anyone in the United States?
I don't know anyone in the United States. However, I'm in contact with only my designated school official.
Okay. And then, are you married?
I'm not married, but I'm in a committed relationship with
Okay.
Inshira Bwedo Amponsa.
Okay. So I think your responses are good. Where will you be staying in the United States?
I'll be living on campus as part of my scholarship. I have been awarded accommodation with a meal plan on campus.
Okay. Do you have okay, yeah, I think you are good. Your responses are very good. When is your what do you call it?
I've actually attended the interview, but unfortunately, there was some inconsistency with my financial part. So
Mm-hmm.
the viewer was like he was confused, and that led to my denial.
How?
Yeah, so you see the scholarship of 41,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Then I submitted a bank statement to show a proof of fund for the remaining deficit of 9,000.
Uh-huh.
And the closing balance on my bank statement submitted was 80,000.
Okay.
So instead of the school representing the amount I need out of the total, they represented the entire 80,000 on my I-20,
Okay.
claiming that that's what regulations require them to do. And so when I read the conversation was very smooth. When we reached the financial aspect, the viewer was like he's confused. Why I need just he was even like 10K, then I have 80K on my
So have they
I-20.
rectified that?
So that's what currently I'm working. The school said I should submit an exact bank statement that will cover my just the deficit.
This is so bad. Yeah, I mean, it most of well, there's confusion on every side. Do you understand? There's confusion on every side. Mm. And these people sometimes they act like they are robots, right? Because the listen, the student affairs, they are wrong. The view is also wrong. But at the end of it all, he has been given the power. He's the decider, right? Hmm. Because sometimes when they give you that higher amount, one of the things is that it also indicate that you have more than enough, right?
Yeah.
So there are some schools they capture everything, who tells them the embassy that you have more than enough, and it completely makes sense. But like the view also said, why this? But it doesn't make sense. So it doesn't mean that that's the only thing you should have in all this. There's no inconsistency in this one. It's just that
So I was surprised after explaining that. Oh, that's
it's
what the
completely
schools.
madness, my brother. This world. So this world. There's too much confusion in this world, and Yeah, sometimes it's really,
So after I consulted my school, and they were like, it's quite unfortunate because it actually strengthens my financial case. So how would
of
he
course,
say that he's confused? Because that's something they should know.
yes.
That
And it's logic, logic. Do you understand? It's very, very logic. I
so
mean,
they said to avoid any confusion again. They
and
want
look at them. What do you need? They should just look at it and reduce their money. Why should they even ask you to submit a new statement? All this
yeah.
thing doesn't make sense. But these are human beings. Sometimes human beings are so complex, too much. I mean, it's really bad. But what
So
can we do?
it became very frustrating to me. So
Yeah,
because
what can,
after months of preparation and it goes like that, and you have to now go and pay another MRV fee. You
brother?
see,
That's what we are all suffering. Oh.
hand
That's
date.
and they are just taking our monies anyhow. Well, this is off space. Let's talk that one later somewhere. But just do your best. So, have you gotten a date?
No, no, no. It happened on the 3rd of July.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
now I've now recovered from my.
yeah. So, work
so,
very hard to get a date, and then something can happen.
so,
It should
so,
be
so, so, senior,
fine.
in this case, in the DS 160, what do I state as the reason for my denial?
It's just the 214, right?
Yes.
And then you can say that you can also explain that you think that the visa officer didn't because you're this and so say what was transpired, right? So
Okay.
not only the DS1, the 214B, and in your conversation, so write what you are telling me.
Okay.
Yeah, write what you are telling me. Yeah. So, this world, there's no balance in this world.
But I wish I could get in contact with you. Well,
Yeah.
maybe because I don't want to go this time around again and
Yeah.
another.
So the first question will be, what has changed? Okay. Hello.
Hello, senior.
Yeah, the first question will be, what has changed since your last interview?
So in my last interview on the 3rd of July, 2025, the VO was confused about why I needed just $9,000 as deficit, and the school indicated an amount of $80,000. So that led to my denial to correct that.
Okay, that's
And so
fine.
the school have rectified that, and now
That's fine. Yeah, so that's it. So just fill the new DS160. Try to fix that one. Okay, like what you said. Yeah, write that one in the DS160
so so
receipt.
so, so in this case, when I'm
Mhm.
going, should I add the old I-20?
No. Okay, you could have that one, but you shouldn't use that.
No, I won't use it too, but like, because you see, if it comes like, ah,
You should pray. It shouldn't even get to that extent.
okay,
Yeah, it shouldn't even get to that extent. But just have it as part of the miscellaneous document.
okay,
And
okay.
you should be fine. Okay. Is there any other question?
But how is the response like?
Um, I feel so less stressed. I don't have to talk too much because you are saying right things.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
you can even decide to rest until you have your visa date before coming back because
you.
I mean, yeah, it's true. This is for people who are finding it so difficult, right? So what we are doing here is to help those who are first timers that are finding it difficult. But I myself don't believe that if you did and you have that experience, you should do a lot of mock interviews. Because myself, I never attended mock interview. I just went in and I was okay. But me practicing with people also make me realize that people need it because there are so many people here who were here, their responses weren't good. And it made me even took more interest in training. right? And most of those people that weren't good had their visas, and they can testify to the fact that the training helped them. So there's a two-way addition, but I can tell you that you don't need much training again. If
Okay.
you want, you can come here. Let's have fun like we have had. Because like you came, I didn't suffer that much. Your responses are good. And if you come to, other people will learn from you, right?
Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So ay, the way these people have scored us, just like, hey, how? Real Madrid, so bad. Francis,
Sir, sir, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Please, is there noise at the background? Because
Yeah, so you have to come out from that environment.
okay, hold on, I'm coming.
Yeah. Please, who is ready to join? If you are ready, join us. I'm gonna put the link to the comment section. Try to join us if you are ready. Um, and let's work. Let me know if you are ready in the comment section. There is a link to the platform. Join us and practice. Boom, 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 boom. Please, where are you watching me from? Let me know in the comment section. Those of you watching. Ah, hello. Yeah, Gifty, how are you? Do you want to join us? Please, we are waiting for you guys. I have some few times. If I don't get anyone, then I'm waiting for Francis, and then that'll be all for today. So today is a bad day as well. Real Madrid is down by 3 goals to 0. Um, not by any other team like PSG. How? Oh, that's very frustrating. I just feel for Mbappe. Why are they disgracing Mbappe to that extent? It's not fair, right? Or what do you guys think? Yeah, Francis, are you ready? Please let me know where you are watching me from. If you need anything relating to school application, you need anything relating to scholarship, please come here and let's respond to your questions that you have. I'm waiting for you. There's a link to the platform, and then you can join us. Anything relating to school application, I'm willing, working hard to help you. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Mr. Francis, you're still not ready? Maybe you're not ready for today. Who wants to come up? If you want to ask some questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll pick you up. Who wants to come up? If you want to ask a question, you can open your microphone and then ask a question. Ask your question if you want to do so. Okay, Francis, I'm not hearing from you. It's been a long time, and then I don't know if you're still around. Mr. Francis. Okay, so thanks for joining us, and then I'm gonna see you for tomorrow. Okay, Roger, you're now in. Hello, Roger. Hello, Roger.
Hello, how are
Yeah,
you?
how are you today?
I'm
Okay. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So, um,
Yeah.
I will speak to you right after this backstage, okay?
Okay.
Concerning the arrangement we are working for. But let's know. Do you want us to start today with yours?
No, it's fine. Though I don't know whether I'm not very much prepared.
Okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, but
prepare with those questions and then why not? Maybe we can start another time, right? It's really important.
okay,
Hmm. And
okay,
then let's just talk right after this. Okay. Right
okay,
after this,
fine.
I'm gonna give you a call. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
thank you.
Yeah. Francis Adom,
Yes, sir.
how are you?
Sir, please, I'm okay. How about you?
I'm also fine. So now you're okay.
Yes, please. I don't know. These people, they are, but is the noise okay now?
Yeah, we can manage.
Okay.
So tell me where you are going to.
I'll be going to Livingstone College, located at Salisbury, North Carolina, to pursue a 4-year fully funded program in computer information sciences. This program, please, were you saying something?
Yeah, no, I'm listening to you.
Okay. These programs will
This
equip me with
program,
the
not program. So program, no.
okay. This program will equip me with the requisite knowledge and skills that I need to
So
contribute to
what are the
the.
requisite knowledge and skills? Tell them. Okay, this will provide me with software engineering, machine learning, AI, where I'll
Yeah.
come back. Do you understand? So put those things inside this batch.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
So let's go. Francis, when is your date?
I requested for emergency last week Thursday, so probably by Friday I should get.
Get
Um,
the date. Okay. So I think get a date. You have, and But your date is when? Your normal date is when?
October 23rd.
October. Okay, so you get a date so that we'll start with the interview because today you are not in a good environment and it's not going to help us. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
can see that.
don't worry. We have different days we can meet. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Is it another Francis we have, or is the same Francis? Okay, if that is the case, then bye for today. Because I'm not seeing those who want to join. Thank you so much.